And if you get knocked down, you can pick up... Oh no. Oh, I just got pulverized. Welcome to another episode of MMO Anthropology. I'm bringing you all into the MMO TERA Online, which has been highly anticipated for quite a while, brought to us by Masse Entertainment and Bluehole Studios. This is the character selection screen for the server that I'm on, and we're going to be hopping in by making a new character and showing off the Prologue. As you can see, I've got two little of the alien characters who are basically gender locked as little girls. I've got a high elf character who's a warrior with two swords, and I can't remember what race she is, but I know that I made Calibri an archer. You can see the bows sticking out there. At some point I might show off Ovidius because I am greatly amused by the concept of a tiny little girl, bunny-eared girl, beating the crap out of people with an axe bigger than she is. So let's make a new character and show off the different classes and races that are available in the game. As usual, we have humans. We have the Castanic, they're the ones with the horns and the ears, and that's what Calibri is. We have the Amon, who are, well, they look like heavy-set demonic lizard critters, although I think that might be her hair. We have the Papori, who, well, look like little tiny bears. We have the Elin, who I referred to you before, as the bunny-eared girl with the giant axe. The Barada, who I believe are basically walking colossi. They are very large, and they are gender-locked only male. And then finally we have the High Elves, and one of the affects that you could put on the girls is this little thing that sticks out from behind her ear. You can't see it unless you create the character, which I thought was kind of strange. I would like to go with a Papori. There is a certain amount of character customization that you can go through. Well, he looks a lot more like a hedgehog than... Alright, warriors, basically two swords, kick the crap out of things, dodge out of the way. Lancers, hide behind a shield and stab with their lance. Slayers, dodge around and kick the crap out of people with a huge sword. Berserkers, the big axe. And they do block forward attacks with it. Sorcerers are basically ranged with magic. Archers are, well, ranged arrows. Priests heal and throw support, and mystics are primarily support with a pet, so I thought I'd go with one of them. The presets allow you to pretty much set up... Oh, apparently there are bunny Papori. And kind of cheetah-like and like pug. Like, okay. You can set your tail. I did not know that. Great. Allowing you to choose the facial structure. Adornments is pretty much, that does not look like that. And there is a little bit of being able to set details, although in-game they're kind of difficult to see while, you know, you're kicking the crap out of things with people. Change to preset. Oh, a little tear. There, I think I'm just gonna run with a preset, and you get to choose what voice you hear while you're getting hit and kicking the crap out of things. So, let's try Verdana. There we go. As I said, we're going into the Prologue, and you can use a PS3 controller or an Xbox 360 controller with your PC, if you choose. But Of course, I don't have one, so I'm going to go with keyboard and mouse. Elion is a great warrior guy. Oh, Resden. The prologue basically allows you to get a look at what powers that you will have later, like a numerous number of ones that... Thrall of Vengeance, alright. Oh, come on. Huh. And of course, there's medics laying around. The game very quickly tells you where to go and what to do.
Be a scholar, but don't be
I'm getting
just
too
a
old
scholar.
for this. Basically, upon landing on the island, the boats crashed, everyone drowned, and everyone gets attacked. And it's your job to clean up the mess. Oh, come on. I keep forgetting that in this game you can't just hit F over and over again and go through dialogue. You actually have to click on it. There we go. Gotta summon off. The Mystic's thralls are essentially a sort of combat character who follows them around and keeps them out of trouble.
Magic.
Talk to the quartermaster. I've been through this one quite a bit, so I'm sorry if I'm not stopping to read all the text to you.
Nobody saw me do it.
Another Aelin. He's going to give us gear. We just have to go pick it up from its place on the beach. Reach the beach. Get geared up. This game runs a lot like every other MMO RPG that you've seen when it comes to equipping. Here is our inventory. Here's our character. You can slot gemstones that go into your weapon that affect how the game plays. You've got armor crystals that also affect how your armor works for you. You have your standard amulet, chest. And these are, I think, the hair and the face may or may not be armor pieces. They might be... no, here. You can do costumes, which means that you can wear them without having to change your equipment. Useful thing if you like what you've got. I must be experiencing a little bit of lag. Wow, yep. The game is currently stress testing, so we'll probably see a certain amount of lag as I'm running around the game. But I'm all equipped up now.
You've got a lot of nerve. Reminds me of me.
Why, thank you, adjudicant. Okay, now she's sending me back here again. Start praying. Having a terrible time. Basically, let's get into some sort of combat with the Mystic as quickly as possible.
You're from the
This game
Federation,
introduces a little bit of Twitch play into what would be standard fighting fare, especially if you're playing characters like the Archer, or the Berserker, or the Warrior, or even the Prologue Ins. Alright, come on, I've got my Thrall. Of course, you can use numlock to just race along and ignore the game. That sound is my Thrall, who has a tendency to laugh while I'm running along. The game wants to show off the fact that you can jump. Of course, we all know that it's not a proper or good MMO unless you can jump, because everyone loves jumping. At this point, all we've got is rain and terrain and all falling waterfalls, so I'm probably just gonna... Oh! I was about to say that I was going to skip ahead, but apparently it's willing to just teleport me. This did not end well. Swim! No splashing animation. In this game there are also ladders. Some of these ladders are extremely long. It's not something that I like very much because I don't like having to slowly move between locations, but I'll take it. No, there's a bird here. Oh, come on, little guy. That's it. Right. You'll soon enter combat. Check out your skills. And a ladder. As you can see, someone's yelling, ugh, ugh, never to retreat. I think that means there's a fight nearby. We're gonna go get into it. Look up, over here on the right side. Ooh, a demonic zombie as opposed to your normal zombie? Let's see here. Let me pull up, Brawl of Vengeance. So you can't get some proper butt kicking going on here. Mystics throw stuff from range. And in order to dodge, we essentially teleport. Where's my Thrall of Vengeance? Well, since he's hitting me, I'm going to jump past him using my dodge. Pull up a Thrall of Life in order to... Well, he's not having a good time here. Summons a creature that attacks with lightning. That would be the Thrall of Vengeance. As you can see, it's fairly standard so far, except for I end up in this sort of third-person shooter mode. Where there's a tiny amount of Twitch-based gaming because I actually have to pay attention to when things are coming up on me and get out of the way. Like this. And of course, you know, I can use my dodge. Oh, still powered down. To get out of the way. And avoid a little bit of damage when that happens. Never retreat. Alright, I think the battle continues this way, so let's move on. Let's pull up our Thrall of Vengeance. Ah, and you can't have multiple Thralls at the same time. That's nice to know. We'll just keep pounding our way through these monstrosities here. Yep, he's coming for me. Yep, get out of the way here. Alright, I think the maximum range for most of my spells is about 20 meters. Can't hit people after that range. Let's save this poor guy here. Hopefully he won't die. Oh. More vengeance! It's enraged! Oh no! Can't have that. Yeah, no you don't. Alright. And my dodge is powered up. Get past him. Oh, that's not gonna help. Gimme. Give me my Guardian Thrall. I need a tank. Got him. One of the other interesting things... Ah, come on, get away from me! Ah, ow. And of course, if you don't dodge, they have a tendency to hit you and hurt you a lot. What the hell just happened? Apparently a fireball or something just blew open this thing. There's a priest here. And it's a bad guy priest. Oh yeah, mystics have this interesting ability. Oh, get out! Retaliate! Corruption. Where we can I'm just using powers. Metamorphic Blast. The game presents a sort of thing where it offers suggestions on how to follow up and combo attacks. When you use a particular effect, and if you get knocked down, you can pick up... Oh no. Oh, I just got pulverized. If I recall this correctly, this group was extremely tough on my first character, but the idea is pretty much to try to make sure that Elian, that guy right there, is taking most of the damage. Because he's an NPC. And of course, NPCs are gluttons for punishment. Another interesting effect is that there's a lock-on system. Oh. Been experiencing some really minor skips. That allows you to target more than one critter at once. Oh, alright.
It's time to take action.
Let's blow our way through these rocks. As you can see, the graphics are actually pretty smart. The only thing is that there seems to be very little differentiation between elements and the rest. It has this sort of grim or dim photorealistic effect. The scripting's a little bit weird there. Alright, follow me everyone. We're going to advance forward into the face of well, that. No. Yes. Yeah. Give me a thrall of protection. Because, alright, I'm gonna use the lock-on ability. Basically, you get the thing underneath your crosshairs while holding down an ability, and it locks on. Volley of curses. I'm trying to lock on. Maybe I'm I was too far away. Yeah, being the mystic means that I'm going to stay away. And just see if I can't hammer him from a distance with my curses. That seems to be doing the trick. Actually, let's pull in the Thrall of Vengeance. Oh no. There are baddies. Extra baddies. Well, you can sort of see them beginning an attack, which is a good time to get out of the way. And I think the monster's going down. Ow! Here, have a Thrall of Vengeance, jerk. Oh, a new monster. That's just peachy. Well, that's unfortunate. There. We'll get him with a volley of curses and stay away from that. Well, welcome to the end of the prologue.
Our forces on the island of Dawn were wiped out, and Elion, the expedition leader, is
I'm going to skip this. If you want to see the end of the prologue, you'll have to actually play the game. Wow, that looks unfortunate. That seems to be large shelves of horns. Oh, I hate that. The thing that I just skipped right there, the second part, is what you see every time you make a new character. The voice acting isn't really all that great, but it's still fun. This is the beachhead at the Isle of Dawn. This is the starting area. And one of the things that I've thought was interesting was that these trees, the ones that look like they're pinkish, are actually just built into pillars, and sometimes there's no pillar, they're just kind of floating there, that top part that you see. Alright, this was Papori. Say bye. Thank you all, this has been another MMO Anthropology. You just got to witness the very beginning of TERA Online, which is launching May 1st, which may be tomorrow or today, depending on when I get this video up. And so let's sign off with a beautiful view of some waterfalls. If I can, let's go. And creaking doors, apparently, or maybe creaking mooring, who knows what's going on. Ah, and a rainbow. Lovely rainbow. I hope everyone has an excellent day. This has been TERA Online with MMO Anthropology. Good night, and good dreams.